I. The atmosphere over the United States is no longer just unsettled, it's becoming volatile. We are entering a multi-day, high-impact severe weather sequence that could rival some of the most historic outbreaks of the decade. From the rugged peaks of the northern Rockies to the humid corridors of the Mississippi River Valley, tens of millions of Americans are now in the crosshairs of Mother Nature's most violent tools, 80 MPH winds, baseball-sized hail, and the growing specter of significant tornadoes. Part 2. Immediate threats. Today and Friday, the Western firepower. Our immediate concern begins today in an unexpected place. The Storm Prediction Center has issued a rare, slight risk for the northern Rockies. This isn't your typical mountain thunderstorm setup. We are looking at a high wind event across Montana, Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. Atmospheric models are suggesting a downburst scenario where wind gusts could peak between 75 and 85 miles per hour. That is hurricane force, folks. Power outages and structural damage in these regions are a very real possibility through tonight. But as the sun sets in the west, the energy shifts to the Central Plains. On Thursday and Friday, the ingredients for discrete supercells are coming together over Kansas, Nebraska, and Missouri. When we say discrete, we mean storms that stand alone, feeding off the undisturbed environment. The result: kinetic energy converted into ice. We are tracking a significant threat of baseball-sized hail. If you are in Wichita, Topeka, or Lincoln, your vehicles need to be under cover. Part 3. The tornado pivot. Friday night, while the tornado risk remains relatively low today, the low-level jet, the engine of severe weather, begins to crank up Friday evening. We are watching the Kansas City metro area very closely, as the moisture from the Gulf of Mexico surges northward. The wind shear, the change in wind speed and direction with height, will begin to tilt these storms. By Friday night, the transition from a hail threat to a tornadic threat becomes the primary story. Part 4. The weekend ramp-up, Saturday and Sunday, heading into Saturday. The storm fuel is at its peak. The threat zone expands, stretching from the red dirt of Oklahoma all the way north to the cornfields of Iowa. We expect a line of intense storms to develop, bringing a dual threat of damaging straight-line winds and hail larger than golf balls. Sunday, however, is when the scale of this event becomes truly massive. We are looking at a synoptic scale outbreak. This means the system is so large it will impact states from the Mexican border in Texas all the way to the Canadian border in Minnesota and Wisconsin. In the Midwest, where the wind shear is most intense, the potential for significant tornadoes, those rated EF2 or higher, is increasing. This is a day where staying weather aware isn't just a suggestion, it's a necessity. Part 5. Monday, the peak of danger if the weekend is the setup. Monday is the climax. This is currently the day of highest concern for meteorologists. A giant risk zone is expected to solidify, carving a path of danger from the southern plains to the Great Lakes. The Mississippi River Valley will be the battleground. We are talking about widespread damaging winds, guerrilla hail, and a high probability of long-track tornadoes. The atmospheric profile for Monday looks incredibly aggressive. Part 6. The summer heat wave and long-term outlook beyond the storms. There is another story, the heat. Over the next 7 to 10 days, a massive ridge of high pressure will bake almost the entire United States. Temperatures will soar well above average. A clear signal that summer is knocking on the door. But this heat is also what provides the cap and the cape convective available potential energy for these storms. It's a double-edged sword. As we look toward the end of May, the pattern remains hyperactive. The jet stream is positioned in a way that suggests wave after wave of severe weather. If you live in these impacted zones, now is the time to review your safety plan. Know where your safe room is. Ensure your weather radio has fresh batteries. Most importantly, don't wait for the sirens to sound to take action. Part 7. Closing. The call to action. This is a dangerous week ahead. Stay tuned to this channel for live updates, radar analysis, and breaking news. We will be here to track every cell and every warning. Stay safe, stay informed, and protect your family.